Then they say, I wouldn't mind being a Christian. It's just that in order to be a Christian, you got to be soft. Can't be on no more gangster stuff. You got to let everything go and everything like that. That reminds me of this book by Charles Colson called Loving God. Loving God. He got caught up inside the Watergate scandal, and long story short, he found God. He got back out, and at this point that I'm talking about inside the book, he had befriended this mobster, well-known mobster in that time, and the mobster took a liking to him, started learning about Christ, and then he came to Charles like, hey, I want to be a Christian. So Charles like, okay, boom, they kicking and they rocking and stuff like that. But Charles found out that the mobster, he's still kicking it with the mobsters and, engaging in these activities. So he like, hey man, you got to chill out with that. So the mobster was like, hold up, you mean in order for me to be a Christian, I gotta let my gangster life go? You know what I'm saying? I read that, I was tripping. Book came to me in a real peculiar way, and I ended up reading it. It was real good. And I bring that point up to say that I know that a lot of people think that becoming Christian, you have to be, this soft person who cowers down and, get smacked and turn the other cheek. But hey, guess what? Jesus ain't tell you to keep turning no other cheek. I remember stories inside the Bible where they was about to apprehend Jesus and he used his powers and dip away from them folks. I don't know if I got no powers like that, you know what I'm saying? But I know I could put up a little struggle and get away from them folks, depending on what the situation is, because of course we've been as believers, that we supposed to listen to the high authority above us, but we're not supposed to let these folks do anything to us. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like with our partners, not saying that we have to not be friends with them anymore, but the way that we were friends could never be the same because we're living two different lifestyles. So when they're going out to go do this, that, and the third, that's not your time to go kick it with them folks, bro, because that's not who you are anymore, And I know, like I said, I know the narrative is just like, think that, oh, you hear Christian, and the first thing that a person thinks is that, oh, yeah, somebody's soft or whatever like that. You can let them think whatever they want to think. I'm just saying when them situations arrive, you don't have to come at it as your old self. Now, of course, this is relevant to the situation that you're in, because some people inside some of them thunder pods where you got to get, you got to show some sort of aggression or you'll get taken advantage of. That's a whole different situation. All I'm saying is if you can approach it with peace, use the peace that we have that's inside of us now as believers. Talking about.